I read you a story if you don't have any question or any complaint or any trouble. Yeah. This one is story from the Buddha. Buddha. He lived more than 2,000 years ago, but his teaching is still good. So we have to thank the Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, and Reverend Anand for remembering all this and tell us. And all the people who wrote it down, and all the people who printed it, and all the people who translated it and put it on internet for us. Yeah. May their merits be a lot. Yeah. Okay. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record what the Buddha is teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present and future. You have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. One time, the Buddha stayed at Savatthi, I guess, we are told, probably first I have heard, the wife of a certain householder ministered to the needs of a naked ascetic. Shh, don't tell the police. He was naked. This guy, this ascetic was naked. Named Pathika, treating him as she would her own son. Of her nearest neighbors, those who went to hear the Buddha teach the Dharma returned, praising the virtues of the Buddhas in manifold ways, saying, "Oh, how wonderful is the preaching of the Buddhas." When the woman heard her neighbors thus praise the Buddhas, she desired to go to the monastery and hear the Dharma herself. So she put the matter to the naked ascetic, saying, "Noble sir," that's in India, 2,500 years ago, don't copy, okay? I will not be responsible for anything that happened to you if you copy this Naga monk. Naga means naked, okay. I've seen some of them in India. Women also. They use ash to cover the whole body to keep warm. Ash from the coal, burning fire left over. They cover the whole body from face to toe, and then they also matted their hair. So it's easy to take care, huh? Yeah. There's no need washing machine or anything like here, huh? Yeah. How simple, How simple life can be if we don't have to need so many things. The less we need, the less we are slavery for this material world, which is really kind of abiding us very, very, very tightly. We need clothes, we need food, and not just food, but cooked food. Simplify your life now, huh? Most of the food you can eat raw, understand? Most of them. And whatever you cannot eat raw, then you can cook, okay? But At home, you don't have to eat all raw because it probably will not feel like satisfying because we used to with taste and, cook food and warm. So you can have a soup, together with the rice. The rice is cooked, and noodles cooked anyway. I cook very simple. Noodles, I just boil a pot of water. I'll put the noodle already inside. I couldn't wait until it's boiled, and then let it boil, and then I turn off the heater, turn off the fire, and then just cover it. And then after a few minutes, the noodle is just as soft as if you leave it boiling. You understand? Just let it boil, cover it, put it aside. Few minutes later, ready to eat. Soft, ready, truly cooked, like that. And the rice nowadays, they have also like 2 minutes rice and stuff like that for busy people. But they have fully conserved the vitamin in it. I saw how they made them, how they made these 2 minutes or 1 minute rice. They cook in a very special way, in a special machine. Life could be more simple, Yeah, like you buy those textured soy and the food like you eat here, it was made from dry, conserved protein, vegetable texture protein. So all you do is just soak it in hot water or boiled water, cooked water, and then marinate it for a while, even 10 minutes good enough. And then you eat it, as if you cooked. And then you eat that and with salad, all kind of vegetable you can eat. White radish, red radish, carrots, and even celery, lettuce, of course, and even cabbage you can eat. Everything you can eat raw. You chop them fine or just chew them like that. It's delicious, really, or not? Yeah. And you won't miss too much because you have the warm rice and soup. And if you can forget the warm rice later, then you can soak these cereals in water overnight, and then you mix with this salad to eat. Yeah, that's good, huh? Yeah, he's happy to see so many angel stuff. He can see better than we do. Or the gods, the gods and the angels. They also have, You invited your friend also, right? Good boy, yeah. Invisible friends, Now, quiet, okay? Ma has to read on. If you really want to be more expert in raw food, then you look on internet, okay? How to combine food. Yeah, it's good, baby, it's good. Okay, it's good. It's wonderful. You stay. Today you're strange, huh? You good here? You good here, huh? You just ate a lot. It's the Vietnamese stuff. All right, where were we? Okay. So she put the matter to the naked ascetic, saying, "Noble sir, I desire to go and hear the Buddha." But as often as she made her request, the naked ascetic dissuaded her from going, saying, "Do not go." Strange guy. The woman thought to herself, "Since this naked ascetic will not permit me to go to the monastery and hear the Dharma, I will invite the teacher to my own house and hear the Dharma right here." Isn't that funny? Originally, she just make offering to take care of him every day because he's a good practitioner, ascetic, and, Indian people, they respect people who practice in different way, even naked or not. But in India, many schools believe that they should renounce everything in order to get near to the heaven, near to God, or this Dharma, or the teaching. And then, so therefore many people renounce as much as they can. Not only they renounce their families and wives and kids, they also renounce many other things. Yeah, they forsake comfort. Yeah? They sleep on bare ground, and they do not have any clothes. Yeah, maybe winter they would have a blanket. Yeah. Just wrap around. That's it. But mostly they wear nothing. Maybe maximum is just a lawn cloth, like an undergarment. Yeah. They believe the more they renounce, the better their practice. Okay? So many schools do that. Even women. Yeah. In India, when the people see a woman naked with ash all over the body, they do not regard as anything bad. They would even bow to them and make offering. Okay? Yes. So if you go to India and see this, do the same. Okay? Do not feel like, oh, what is that? It's nothing. It's just the body. We are born naked in any case. And then as we grow older, the society teaches us we have to cover because the body is bad. I don't know where it's bad. If the body is bad, God wouldn't have made us like this. But nevertheless, of course, we have to conform to the society. Regulation is better, more peaceful to live on. So now, just because, Paul? No? Oh, you did first, so he likes. Okay. So you see, this is a problem, huh? You see, you married, and then first you in love with each other, and you think, oh, you make a life together, everything fine. But it's going to get different, yeah? Then begin to control each other. You cannot look at other women, cannot look at other men. No, not look, but in such a way, You cannot talk to other women, talk to other men, cannot go out with other women, cannot go out with other men, even just to drink a coffee or something. It's different. It's become totally different than before you married, yeah? And okay, let's say, okay, marriage is like that, yeah? People become more possessive with each other, fine. But this is a monk, ascetic monk. Think of that, huh? Here. Such a lovely boy. A monk, huh? Understand? And an ascetic monk. Do you know what ascetic means? Yeah. Means you forsake everything. Whatever you can forsake, you forsake. You forsake your house, your family, your friends, your even your province, your district, your village, even your country. The Buddha says the best is that you even leave your country to renounce everything so that nothing reminds you with the past, because the past, when you have not renounced things, you have passion, you have greed, you have a lot of emotion, anger, vexation, all kind of things, yeah? Therefore, it's better you leave home. And Buddha even said, better leave country, so that nothing reminds you of the past. You begin a new life, everything fresh, new, positive, and clean, purer in the mind, in the thinking. And this guy is supposed to be an ascetic. An ascetic person is supposed to be praiseworthy, like he renounced everything, even his own clothes. He forsake his comfort that most people need, the clothes, not only to make us decent looking according to social standard. Most social standard. But it also keep us warm, Yeah, and also make us sometimes look pretty, yeah. So all the fashion design in the world has to capture this, desire for good look. A lot of expensive clothes, you have no idea. Just a dress is $4,000-5,000 US. That's a 2-3 months pay for many people. Oh, leave it. You may want to eat it. He don't care. Yeah. He knows how. Okay. So this guy is supposed to be very most reverend monk, since he renounced everything. She told you. You mess up with his business. He know what to do. This one, salty or not? Huh? Anybody know? Very salty?
Not too salty. Herbal is herbs.
Oh, I don't see herb anywhere.
It's Italian herbs.
Oh, then it's too strong. This one, here go there. Okay, some more here. Give it to him. Oh, he doesn't want? Is it salty? No, huh?
Yeah.
This one, that's
Yeah,
one.
he likes it.
Okay then. Okay. All right, then, so he's supposed to renounce everything. And now this woman, out of purity of her heart and reverence for practitioners of this kind, you know, like renouncing everything, so even your own clothes for comfort. And still, look at that. She just wants to go listen to the Buddha teaching. She doesn't want to go to even see any other man or go nightclub or disco, nothing. She wants to see the Buddhas and hear the Buddha's teaching. Still, this man, an ascetic monk, stopped her. Do not go. Imagine this, huh? What kind of renunciation? You see what I mean? So outside practice is not always ideal, no? You have to renounce inside. Truly renounce. You have or not have is the same to you. Then is it really renunciation? Understand? Yes. If you just renounce outside, you know, eat one meal a day, or eat nothing, eat raw, whatever, don't wear clothes, don't wear jewelry, don't wear nothing, or wear simple clothes, or wear nothing, this is nothing. God or Buddhahood doesn't demand that you don't wear this, you don't wear that. Okay? Or either you should eat raw or you should eat cooked food. This is a preference. This is a personal choice. Understand? So even here you eat raw food, some, 50% raw. Don't be too proud of it, alright? I forbid that. Okay? It's just for convenience of the staff. And maybe healthier for you. That's all, okay? Has nothing to do with Buddhahood, Sava? Yes. Kabisko?
Yes.
Good. Remember that, huh? Don't go home and boast this and that. This is bluff. Yeah, some people do that, Yeah. You know what? Master forbid me to eat cooked food. Oh, from now I eat just raw food, my God. So proud of nothing, huh? Yeah. You should be proud if you know inside you're pure, no? Every day you introspect whether your heart is pure, clean, unconditional. Huh? Okay? That is the thing to be proud of. But even then, don't talk about it. Yeah. The rose doesn't say anything, but everybody knows. The fragrance, yeah. It's everywhere. The fragrance go everywhere. From that chair. So, this woman, out of purity and love for, goodness and pureness of monkhood, she gave offering and took care of him. And then he became like a husband, like outside, like a normal husband, became jealous or, controlling. You see this? Yeah. So you men don't do like this, huh? At home. This is the first time I read this story, okay? I didn't read it before. I trusted that it's going to be good. I'm also as surprised as you are about this monk, ascetic monk. So ascetic is from inside, huh? It's a really funny thing, don't you think? Huh? And monk even, ascetic. Ascetic is the highest form of renunciation already. And look at that, huh? You see? So outward appearance is not always true, huh? And it's deceiving. Then in the Bible, Jesus also say that beware of the wolf in, not Jesus say, but the Bible somewhere saying beware of the wolf in the form of a lamb, huh? Lamb, yeah. So in Vietnam we say the clothes doesn't make the monk. It's like that, yeah. And this guy, he don't have even clothes, so we don't know how to categorize him. So luckily this woman, she's very, very intelligent. she want to invite the Buddha to her house. Well, let's see if this monk react anything. Incredible. Incredible. I also had some of the similar experience, not like this, but to show that people immediately had this preconceived idea about what you do. I used to have a vet, because I had a lot of birds and dogs. I had a personal vet that he comes to my house to take care of my birds and dogs, because too many to keep bringing. General checkup is like that. Only when they're sick or something, then I bring personal one by one. And I was very, very kind to him, because one time I brought him a wild animal. They call it a possum.
Yes.
Possum. Yeah. Run over by a car. And I brought it to him in the middle of the night, and even he took care. The other vet, I have two vets. The other one refused. This one took. So I was very impressed and feel very good about him. And when one day he went to my house to do all the checkup for the birds and dogs, so I invited him together with one of my assistants, helpers, go to the cinema nearby and have a coffee and go cinema. And then when he was sick, he said he became vegetarian or something. So of course I asked my cook at that time to bring vegetarian food to his house. Yeah. And then his wife became very jealous and all that stuff. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, yeah. But this guy himself, the doctor, thinking I fancy him even, that's not understandable. That's not cool. That's not cool. And many times like that, if I'm kind to a man, then he thinks I like him. It's terrible. So, but I don't always learn my lesson. I cannot always do what the society dictates, I always do what my heart tells me, and then I got into trouble many times. But I don't care. I guess now I'm older. If I'm kind to a man, he'll think, what, she want to adopt me as her son? Maybe okay. I adopted you as a son? No. Yeah. Now, accordingly, so the woman thought she will invite the Buddha to her house. Yeah. Accordingly, when it was evening, she summoned her own son and sent him to the teacher, the Buddha, saying to him, go and invite the teacher, the Buddha. I don't know why you keep saying teacher here. Teacher, like an English teacher or what? At least master, no? It's a different kind. Of course, it's a teacher also, spiritual teacher. Yeah. As I told you already, that this translator, wanted to ease it into the mind of the Westerner. Yeah. So that they don't be so allergic to the word Buddha, or master, guru and stuff like that. It's all the same. Buddha means an old man or spiritual teacher, spiritual master. Say, the boy, go and invite the teacher to accept my hospitality for tomorrow. The boy started out, but went first to the place of residence of the naked ascetic, saluted him and sat down. Habit, The naked ascetic asked, where are you going? By my mother's direction, I am going to invite the Buddha. Man, stupid. I think he's going to stop him, huh? Do not go to him. The naked, I know this. Imagine that, huh? If it were me, I stop giving him food and lodging and support right away. What does he have to do with my freedom of choice, huh? I go to see whomever teacher I like. Even I don't forbid you go anywhere you want, right? Yeah. You come to me, then I teach you a word or two. If you don't come, you go anywhere else, then you learn from that person. I never say anything, huh? Have I ever said to you, don't go to this and this guru and that guru? Have I ever?
No.
No. If you ask me what level of that guru, then I must honestly tell you, that's all. But I did not forbid you ever. It's so funny. Yeah. Imagine this, huh? Do not go to him. It's well, what you said, but I'm afraid of my mother. I must go. No, don't go. Yeah, just leave. Let the two of us eat the fine things that your mother prepared for him. Do not go. So the boy, son say, the son said to the ascetic monk, no, my mother will scold me. Oh, it's just a monk. Okay. Well then, go. But when you go and invite the Buddha, do not the teacher. Do not say to him, our house is situated in such and such a place, in such and such a street, and you may reach it by taking such and such a road. Invite, okay, but don't let him know where the house is. Oh, wonderful. Instead, act as if you lived nearby, and when you leave, run off as if you intended to take a different road and come back here. Ascetic monk. Amitofo. Jesus Christ. Yeah? The boy listened. He's a young boy. And this naked man has been a reverence and the focus point of his mother since he was a child. Yeah, she worshipped him, she revered him, she took care of him in many ways. So the boy actually didn't know the Buddha, who the Buddha is and what he is. Just know this naked monk as teacher and reverend. You see, even he didn't go to Buddha first, he stopped by the monk first, the ascetic monk first. It's just habit, He has been taught to revere this monk. So the boy listened to him, of course, he's a young boy. Therefore, he listened to him. So the boy listened to the instructions of the naked ascetic and then went to the Buddha and delivered the invitation. When he had done everything according to the instructions of the naked ascetic, he returned to the later, and he returned to the naked ascetic again. This man is really naked. He is naked of all spiritual understanding and enlightenment. That's why he could do such a thing and say such a thing, and delude such a young boy in such a way. I think. It's not written in the book, but I couldn't help to have a few words. My big mouth couldn't help. I should not criticize, right? Yeah, judge not, so you not be judged. Oh no, maybe one day I have to become naked ascetic according to my criticism today. In case it happens, please just cover your eyes. Not because I'm embarrassed, but because there's nothing for you to see. Nothing worth to see anymore at my age. So the naked ascetic asked the boy when he came back to him, said, "What did you do?" Said the boy, "I did everything that you told me to do, noble sir." Noble. Very indeed. "You have done very well, my boy. We now shall both of us eat the good things I prepare for him." Meaning after the Buddha will not be able to find the house anyway, so both of them will enjoy all the food that the Buddha will not eat. Yeah. On the following day, very early in the morning, the naked ascetic went to that house of the mother, taking the boy with him, and the two sat down together in the back room. The neighbor smeared that house with cow dung, decked it with 5 kinds of flowers, including the laja flower, and prepared a seat of great price that the teacher, meaning the Buddha, might sit therein. In India, cow dungs are very valuable. When it's fresh, they smear it around the house. It's like you paint your house. Understand? That means newly painted. At that time, probably they don't have paint yet. The cow dungs will will minimize or eliminate the insects that come into that house. Understand? It's somehow like that. They smear it all over, inside and outside, and the insect will not come into that house. Not every house nowadays smear with cow dung, but there are still many houses like that. I have seen, okay? Otherwise they use mud, in like Himalaya. Mostly you don't find any house with stone paved, or bricks like that. Small houses for practitioners are made with mud, truly mud, no painting, nothing. And there are holes here and there for the scorpion to come in to visit, free of charge. I lived in such a house, several houses like that. Scorpion, centipede, snake, sometimes they came in, say hello, and then they came out. Or sometimes the scorpion lazy, don't go. I have to put him in a jar and accompany him to big stones outside, somewhere in the forest. Luckily, they liked me. Not in such a way, but not to go too near, They liked me, but they didn't do much. Now I'm thinking. I'm thinking of that time. I'm thinking I was like an iron woman, walking in the dark forest and not fear. And now I fear. Walking in the dark at night to go home with no light, no electric, no flashlight even. Couldn't afford. And to even live with scorpion and centipedes all over like that. I must have been blind. Love makes blind. Love for God, love to God also makes me blind. Now if you invite me to India, give me $1 million, I say no, thank you. I'm ascetic now. I don't need money. All right. So the neighbors, the neighbors help to smear the house with cow dung. It's a sign of respect, okay, at that time. For village people, some rural area people, they still do that. I sat in some of these houses also before. I didn't rent any of this house, but I just rent whatever house, room available. And mostly made by mud, not with cow dungs. Yeah. But I've seen these houses and I've sat in many of them. Yeah. It doesn't smell anything. It doesn't smell at all. It's funny. After it dry, probably when it's wet you might smell it, but after it dry it doesn't smell at all. Yeah. The cow dung in India, they make it into a round, like a chapati flat, and then they put it on the wall to dry. Also, by the way, keep it warm in the house. And if they need to use it, they take it out, mix it with water again to liquid, and then smear the house with it. Yeah? Okay? But you would think this is funny, strange, why you smear dung on your house. But it's like that. Sometimes they even prepare a big platform in the former life, and they smear the cow dung on it, and invite some master to sit there to talk, to do lecture. People, this is in parentheses they say, people who are not familiar with the Buddhas know nothing about the preparation of a seat for them, nor do the Buddhas ever need a guide to direct them on their way. For on the day of enlightenment, when they sit under the Bodhi tree, causing 10,000 worlds to quake, all paths become plain to them. To point, this path leads to hell, this path leads to the world of beasts, this path leads to the world of ghosts, this path leads to the world of humans, this path leads to the world of the gods, this path leads to the deathless, to great nirvana. Meaning, or the Buddha, when they became enlightened, mostly they only sat under the tree or somewhere. Yeah, they don't even need any high seat or any decorated days or anything. But they know everything at that time. Which way is the best way for us to go for liberation? Understand? It means like that. Okay. There is never any need of telling them the way to villages, market towns or other places? Now you know. The Buddha probably just know where it is. He could ask, right? Yeah. And anyway, therefore, the teacher, meaning the Buddha, very early in the morning, took bow and rope and went straight to the house of the great female lay disciple. She came forth from the house, respectfully bowed down to the Buddha, escorted him into the house, poured water of donation into his right hand, and gave him the choices of food. Water, just to wash hand. Pour it in the hand to wash there. And sometimes they bring also water for the Buddha to wash the feet, because the Buddha always walk with barefooted. In some monastery nowadays, there is still tradition like that. In Thailand, even, for example, outside of the monastery, they always have a tray, a flat basin put in front of the door. Or maybe they built it in, and always the water. So when the monks went outside, or back in, or come back from some errand, some mission, they wash their feet there before they enter the hall. They had dwelling place, or the meditation hall, or Buddha's hall. Alright, so, and gave him the choices of food, both hard and soft. When the teacher, just like here, you have soup and I would say hard protein, yeah, and rice and salad. When the teacher had finished his meal, the female lay disciple, desiring to have him pronounce words of thanksgiving, took his bowl, and the teacher, with his own sweet voice, began the address of rejoicing. When he finished, doesn't mean she take it away. She probably took it so that he has the room to talk, or it's a sign that the Buddha will be talking now. He finished the meal and took it. Yeah. And the teacher, with his own sweet voice, began the address of rejoicing. The lay disciple listened to the teaching of the Dharma and applauded the teacher, saying, "Well said, well said." The naked ascetic, sitting there in the back room, heard the words of an applause uttered by the lay disciple as she heard the teacher teach the Dharma. Unable to control himself, he remarked, "She is my disciple no longer." Quit. Thank God. And he denounced her as his disciple, and came out. And he said to the lay disciple, "Ha! You are lost for applauding this man first." And he reviled both the female lay disciple and the teacher in all manner of ways, and then run off. I don't know where he's going. Who's going to make offering to him from now? The lay disciple was so embarrassed by the naked ascetic's insulting words that her mind became completely distraught, and she was unable to concentrate her attention on the teacher's discourse. The teacher asked her, "Lay disciple, are you unable to fix your mind on my discourse?" Probably initiation time. You must listen attentively. So she replied, "Good and reverend sir, my mind is completely distraught by the insulting words of this naked ascetic." So the teacher said, "One should not consider the talk of such a contrary person. One should pay no attention to such as he. One should regard only what one has committed and omitted to do." So saying, he pronounced the following stanza: "Not the faults of others, nor what they did and did not, but in oneself should be sought things done and left undone." Okay, mind your own business. Simple. Okay? Don't care about what others is doing or not doing. Just mind your own business. Remember what you have to do or what you should not do. Okay? Finish the story. Imagine this, huh? So, yeah, this is the possessiveness. It's not renunciation, huh? You see that? Yes. It's funny. It's like divorce, no? the ascetic monk divorced his substitute wife and run off, run back to his mother, I guess. Yeah, there are many forms of asceticism. Asceticism inside is the best. Yeah. But of course, if you can avoid mixing with too much worldly energy and people, they would also help. But as the lay people, you cannot do always like that. So now and then you do a retreat, either here or in your house or some nice and quiet area for yourself. So clean off some of the influence of the world. It also helps. But true asceticism in the former ancient time, sometimes in Buddha's past reincarnation, he also did some ascetic practice. Like he would go to the forest, alone, or with one or two others same-minded, and then they would just eat whatever the forest offer, roots or leaves. And some very, very good story. Yeah, I had a book of good story, but I don't have it here. It's far away. Too far to go and get it. I could ask people come and ask it, but we have a lot of story here, so no need. So in the old time, people, when they say they renounce the world, they do that. They go into the forest, alone and just wearing like a coarse garment, like the clothes that made from bags, rice bags and rough and itchy, whatever they can find, like cheesecloth or whatever people discarded on the street or in the garbage, and they would wash it and patch it together, and then they wear them, keep them warm. Keep just a blanket or something, and live in a hut in the forest. Maybe they built it by themselves, using fallen branches from the tree and some leaves or something to cover it. And then that's how they find their tranquility. They have less, but they gain more. They have less outside, but they gain more inside. Such story is very, very inspiring. Yeah. But not everyone can do that, huh? Yeah. It's according to your destiny also. Yeah? For me, sometimes it's difficult to do that, because I would think of you at home. You want to see me, and you want me to sit with you and remind you of this and that. Just to want to see me. It feels like sometimes an obligation. Yeah. Of course I do love you, not like I feel obliged and feel terrible about it. It's not like that. I'm also pleased to see you and can be of some service and reminding you of the good ways to practice. I'm also very pleased. But I'm more pleased if you put them into practice. The ancient wisdom. You read, you heard about it, but you must practice. Then I'll be very, very pleased. More pleased than just to see you and then you go home and go back to your old ways and forget what your ideal was in the beginning. Forget the noble aspiration of your life. Forget the goal and just too busy, every day with survival. I just hope sometimes you see me and then you be more encouraged, reminded afresh to start again. If you fail before, you begin again. Does it help you sometimes to see me? Okay, then it's good. Then it serves my purpose. No, huh?
Yes, Master, I have some methods to help you with the allergy.
Yeah?
Running nose.
Oh, yeah?
You don't need to use the medicine. Just use this between your eyes, and then you push up like that.
Just like that?
Yeah, and
every day?
Not
just when I'm sick. Okay.
Yeah.
How long I do that every day? How many times?
About 7 to 9 times.
Each time?
Yeah, each time.
3-4 times a day?
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
But when you press over here between the border of the hair and the skin right here, and you press a little bit.
More, okay. Understand. Push up and press.
Yes.
Put up and press. Okay, I try that next time. Yeah, you came too late. I took tons of medicine.
Yeah.
Just to recover quick.
Because you must have coughing because at night, because of the here in the sinus, they have the system that make the warmer air to when you go to lung. And it's
That's why coughing.
Well. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So how do we do that? How do we stop coughing? Just that?
Yeah, just that.
Okay.
And then this one is make this warm, and you can put like mấy cái dầu nóng á để.
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ở chợ
Dầu cula. Dầu nhị thiên đường, dầu cula. Okay. In Vietnam we do that also, but mostly we do like here and then come all the way up.
Here is for the headache.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Because I treat for
natural medicine.
I treat for my allergy. In Texas we have a lot of pollen.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
And running nose, and I sneeze maybe 100 times a day, something like that.
Oh, thank God I do less than you. Maybe 99 times. Okay, thank you. Where did you learn this?
On internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You lost your job now.
Because I saw Master last time I have a problem like that for the last
Yeah, but it doesn't ever happen anywhere else except when I see people, when I see you guys. I told you, in the mountain, in the winter even, I meditate under the dew, under light wind, even sometimes light rain, and with an umbrella. Yeah, I tie the umbrella into a branch next to me, and then it cover me, and then I continue to meditate, and I never had a cold. All these 2 years I haven't seen you, right? 2 years? Yeah.
Yes, it's 2 years.
Yeah. I meditate winter, summer, outside. Never have one cold. Not even a running nose or a sneeze. Or maybe now and then, but because of dark hair. But I never get a cold. But every time retreat, in the middle of it, or just, slightly after a few weeks, I had a cold or cough. But this is common, in India it's very common for any guru to have a lot of cough. Yeah, and then they have to take medicine also. And then it's something else come, and then. But thank you, I will try that next time.
All right.
I will get stronger now, okay? To withstand all this onslaught of karma. Yeah, otherwise I was very strong, and I didn't eat as good as here even. I ate more simple, Yeah, almost like once a day, once and a half. And I don't even cook that much. And here I'm fat with all kind of, delicacy, Vietnamese stuff. And still got sick, and in a warm house full of warmth, energy, warm heat from, from a living, walking heater, and I still got sick.
It's made properly. It's every of us and you carrying a different kind of...
they do, and I'm sensitive, I know that. But never mind, what to do? What can I do? What can I do? I always got sick when I have retreat. Let's hope that this time is done. I'm trying to strengthen myself more, inside, outside, and maybe I'm okay. Yeah. Thank you anyway. I'll try that next time. Any other tip? No?
I have more, but
more?
my master don't need it.
You can write it down, give me a... Yeah.
It depends on situation.
You can write down for what situation? Print it out for me?
Like a headache. People have like a headache, we can massage right here. So
yeah,
yes,
okay. That I know.
Many things.
Many things, okay. Thai?
Yeah. Master, I got a story. Can I tell?
Okay, tell.
Because like I talked to you last night, my first time to see you for after 11 years.
Okay.
first time see you in a person, physical. Yeah. When I got a experience, like when I got initiated, like back to like 11 years ago, and I had a dream. I think they relate to that dog too.
The dog?
Yeah, the dog, the white dog.
Yeah, white dog.
Yeah, cause in my dream, I see I walk in the forest. Then I see you with the dog. I believe the horse, cause the white horse, the
white horse.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so big.
Yeah, but I don't remember. So I see you you go behind me and maybe make a noise and then look around, and I see you with the horse or the dog, the white, just like this, all pure white. Then you ask me, like, you invite me to your house, and for some reason I don't know, and
you don't know?
Yeah, I don't want.
Know?
Yeah, and I can't go. And suddenly I wake up and I wonder why. Why I say no? Yeah.
Because you couldn't go 11 years, so that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Now
you're here now in my house.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And in that dream, you also show me the house, and inside I see too many kids. Yeah.
Many kids?
Yeah, too many kids. Yeah, I think that's symbolic. Yeah. And
I'm famous for having a lot of children with no husband.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. A lot of kids.
Yeah.
And I see in the bathroom, I see the dog, the brown dog. And
the brown dog?
Yeah, the brown color.
Another brown. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have also other.
Oh yeah.
No black, no brown.
Yeah, and at that time in my mind, I think this the baby too, and the baby. Yeah, that's what I think. And that dream, that's it.
So you remember all these years?
Yeah, and before initiate, I also see you like come to show me like how to concentrate on the forehead. Yeah, you also use the thumb like to show me. At that time, I'm not initiated yet, and I don't know what happened. Until I got initiated, then I know. Yeah, and I know okay what that mean for.
Good.
And yeah, thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No other experience?
Yeah, I got too many experience, but most of the time, like I just see you, but don't talk a lot.
What for? Yeah. What to talk
about? Yeah, I don't talk a lot.
You initiated already, just understood and practiced.
Yeah, before that.
Yeah, it's good then.
Yeah. Thank you, Master.
That's why you were crying last night?
Yeah.
Because the dream came true?
Yeah, I cried last night because, I say, I think when I meditate and I see you, I hear your voice inside the house, and my mind, like, I had a story to talk to my family, my girlfriend about this, because like after 11 years I'm waiting to see the Master, so I had a lot of story about this event, this opportunity to see you, to talk about, to tell her about, and suddenly I cried, and I didn't know you come out that time. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
Yeah.
You happy now?
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
Is your girlfriend here? No.
No, Master, no.
Why not she coming?
She's not initiated. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Usual.
Yeah.
Okay then. It's good.
Yeah. Thank you, Master.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Master. 코리아 광주센터 컨택트 퍼스입니다.
You speak in Korean if you want.
예, 광주센터에 슈퍼 제자가 있어가지고 소개해주고 싶습니다. 그 제자는 한 사람의 노력으로 해서 40만 명 학생이 채식 급식을 하게 됐습니다. 이 제자는 어느 날 혼자 저녁 급식을 채식으로 해달라고 시위를 할까를 생각했었습니다.
Vegan diet? Yeah. Okay.
그러다가 생각을 달리해가지고 그때가 선거 시즌이어가지고 교육감 선거에 비건 채식을 공약으로 채택하도록 생각을 했었습니다. 광주 시내 16개 사회단체를 갖다가 초록급식 연대로 한 단체를 지원하게끔 만들었습니다. 그래가지고 그 단체들로 하여금 우리 채식을 할 수 있도록 틈만 나면은 기회가 있을 때마다 채식 푸드를
She works very hard.
Yeah.
그리고 결국 그 당선자가 채식을 실시하게 돼가지고 지금은 40만 명이 주 1회 채식을 실시하고 있습니다. 런치.
One time a week, every student in the community, the city, can eat vegan diet in the school. Yeah.
Very good.
Almost 400,000 students in
400,000. All the school?
400,000 young students in the community.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Very good.
Can eat vegan diet
Oh,
now.
good job.
매우 좋은 일입니다.
Well done.
잘하셨네요.
What now? What's the main
교육감이
point now?
이 이야기의 그래서 주제가 어떤 건가요?
그리고 그 교육감이 또 당선돼가지고 또 계속 그 실시하고 있습니다.
Now the officer who her group supported that officer, how say, become again
Promoted?
Yeah, promoted
Higher position?
no same position, but he got that position again. I mean,
re-elected.
So he can keep that vegan diet
Okay, it's very
project,
good.
something like that.
Oh, bravo. Congratulations. Good job.
그리고 그는 또 슈퍼맨입니다. 아니, 그 사람이 그렇게 채식급식을 40만 명이 하게 만들었고 또 지금
Actually, who made it this kind of non-government organization for spreading vegan diet, she is initiate and the former CP of Gwangju Center. Yes, so he said she is a superhero.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. No, I mean the officials who support her. What was he? It's like a senator, because you say he regained the position again, voted again.
He's not politician, some kind of education projector for the only.
Tell her, good job.
슈퍼맨입니다. 한 가지 더 있습니다. 그는 또 광주 센터를 설립하기도 했습니다. 설립하고는 약 한 2억 원을 들여가지고 센터를 만들어가지고.
She donated big money for Gwangju Center before, so they in Gwangju City initiate can meditate together, something like that.
Good job.
센터도 만들었고.
Well done. What else?
비건 러빙과 채식배라고 있습니다.
Tell her I thank her.
그녀에게 고맙다고 전해주세요.
And I'm proud of her.
그녀가 자랑스럽다고 전해주십시오.
Good job.
잘하고 있다.
And she have a lot of merit.
공덕이 아주.
Doing good things.
좋은 일을 하니까.
Okay. All right. Superhero. Superwoman. It's good.